Hello and welcome to the Modern Mainframe videocast, where we talk about transforming your mainframe applications with DevOps. And I'm joined by Tony Anter, who's our BMC DevOps evangelist. Welcome.
Thank you, Eric. Glad to be here.
And also by Tim Suratsky, who's BMC's Director of Solutions Engineering. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
So today I want to talk about modernizing the mainframe developer experience. You know, we just recently did some surveys with IDC, and when it comes to modernizing the mainframe developer experience, this IDC survey found that 63% of organizations believe that by 2024, the majority of their mainframe applications will begin leveraging DevOps. So what needs to happen with mainframe developer experience for all of this to occur?
You need to bring that modern IDE, modern development, modern capability onto the mainframe to coincide with this uptick in DevOps. Take mainframe out of it for a second. Developer experience is key. It is what drives innovation. It's what drives happiness at the workplace. It's what drives retention so that you can keep good and great engineers in your organization. Is the developer experience and how happy they are. How much of a delight is it to work? And developer experience is key to that. And things like a modern IDE, simple processes, things that make your job easier, those are key to that. Mainframe or not mainframe.
Right. So Tim, why is it so important to modernize the mainframe developer experience?
I think the reality is every company you meet, everybody that you meet is on a DevOps journey. Some people are very, very early, maybe haven't even realized that they've been put on that journey yet, and others are well along the way.
Sure.
One of the benefits of approaching it the way we have is that we're partnering with those folks wherever they're at. And so we're meeting them along the way, along the journey, and we're bringing to the table options. The options that we bring the mainframe developer give them the chance to participate in that overall DevOps transformation in a real effective way without throwing away everything they've done, the investments they've made, but then leveraging that. All of a sudden the mainframe becomes a dynamic platform that's easier to manage and maintain because you're taking advantage of its intrinsic automation as well.
Sure. Blend
Those pieces together and you've got a real monster.
Oh, wow. So Tony, what are the risks of just kind of maintaining the status quo and not improving the mainframe developer experience?
It goes back to what I said, retention. You're going to have your senior developers, they're going to leave, they're going to retire at some point. And if you're going to bring that young guy, girl, whatever, straight out of engineering school, then you're going to need to present them with an experience that they want, an experience that they're used to.
Sure.
Otherwise, they're going to go cloud, they're going to go mobile, they're going to go to the more exciting and better, developer experiences that are out there. You can't bring these guys in and plop them in front of a green screen and say, here you go. I mean, that, it's 1990s technology, and I'm not trying to offend the ISPF gurus out there because they can do some amazing stuff. But at some point, you need to move on. You need to adopt some of the more modern capabilities that are out there. And I think that's one of the things that we're pushing. Like Tim said, we're trying to partner with people along their journey to help them navigate where they need to go so that they can bring those people.
Right. So Tim, what are some of the benefits of providing a common DevOps tool chain for both distributed and the mainframe?
Right. What we see is a synthesis between those. It's no longer going to be a distributor or distributed developer versus a mainframe developer. You're going to have developers that can work in tools they're familiar with on whatever platform they're asked to work on. So it becomes about the code, about the problems they're trying to solve, and they can abstract away a lot of the messier things why you had to be a mainframe priest to be able to do certain things, because you had to know all the special hand waving and the manual things that you had to do.
Yeah.
Just like in a Linux developer had to know a lot of magic. Well, DevOps is a lot about abstracting patterns and be able to automate the simple stuff that has to be repetitive, but it has to be right every time, and put all that quality. You can focus then patterns and architecture around producing quality every step of the way. So then you just free up those developers to focus on doing what they do best, which is solving problems through code. And it doesn't matter anymore. We're going to see a lessening of the whole distributor versus mainframe, because they're going to use the same tool sets. They're going to think about putting code from idea to production in the same way. It's just a different platform at that point, and that's magic.
Cross-functional
Tony?
teams. Yeah, cross-functional teams across both.
Yep.
Yeah. So your thoughts on, bringing it all together?
I think it's inevitable. I think that ultimately, to Tim's point, you're going to see what we call cross-functional teams. Teams that are made up of people that can work on the mainframe, they can work on a distributed, they can work in cloud, they can do whatever that is necessary to solve that problem. And having that common developer experience, that common set of tools, just enables that. And it's a benefit to the companies, it's a benefit to the developers, and bettering their experience. It's going to be, we're really at the cusp of, in my mind, a revolution. We're at the cusp of where mainframe turns the corner and becomes just another system, just another box in your data center. And the developers worried about writing good code, writing good solutions, and the system is determining where it goes. What's the best fit for this?
Right.
And abstracting that out, like Tim said. And I think when that happens, it's going to be beautiful. I don't want to sound too sappy, but it's going to be beautiful.
Outstanding. So Tim and Tony, thank you very much for your insights on improving the mainframe developer experience, and thank you for joining us for the Modern Mainframe.